Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome to Going for Gold, the series where I give you the quickest and easiest ways to get them golden camo on your guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Today we're going to be covering the final shotgun, which is Haymaker 12 full auto shotgun. So this will give you a Going for Gold for every single shotgun in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, so you can just follow them and you should be able to get the Diamond Camo pretty easy for all the shotguns. So if you haven't seen one of these episodes before, what I do is I go through the best class you want to be using to get the first 100 headshots that you need for the first 9 camos, and then I go through how you want to change your playstyle and your class to better suit the 5 challenge camos that come after that before you can earn the golden camo. So the best class that you want to be using with the Haymaker is the Haymaker with the red dot reflex sight, a quick draw grip, a laser sight and a stock attachment. The perks you want to be using on this class is Afterburner, fast hands and awareness, and then you're going to want the tactical shock charge. So I've taken the reflex because the normal iron sights on this gun are really bad and you want to have a good sight so you can get them clear shots onto the enemies, since you do need 100 headshots, and because this is a full auto shotgun, it isn't that accurate. You do want a really accurate sight to try and compensate for that. I chose the reflex over the ELO just because I thought it suited the gun a lot better. I preferred the bigger dots than in the ELO. The quick draw because you want to be playing quite close to this gun, so you're going to want to be able to get your sights up as quick as possible because you are going to be able to get more headshots when you do aim down sight. I actually tended to be quite accurate with the hip fire, so I decided to put on the laser sight just because I wanted that extra accuracy whilst I was hip firing, because I tended to get a lot more headshots when I was doing it that way. It just depends on how you prefer to play the gun, if you prefer to aim down sight, which is actually a more accurate way to play with it, or if you just want to hip fire and use the laser sight. Either way, I would still recommend the laser sight just because in those close quarter situations when you might just get jumped on and you can't actually get your sight spin time, you do want a laser sight just to help you with that hip fire accuracy to keep you alive and then move on and get more headshots. And finally the stock, because you do want to be moving your gun quite quick with this because you are going to be playing really quickly, you are going to be in them close confined places where enemies are going to all swarm onto you, so you want to be able to move your sight whilst you're aim down sight as fast as possible so you can keep on getting the headshots and not die. Afterburner, like I said, you're going to be moving around quite a lot quite quick, so you want to be using your boosts and movements to get across the map as quick as possible and get into them good positions on the maps where you know you're more likely to get more headshots. Fast hands because it goes really well with your quick draw attachment, just helping you to get your aim up really quick if you don't want to play in down the sights. And awareness because you are going to be playing in close quarters, you want to know where the enemies are coming from at all times even if you don't have a UAV up, so the awareness is just going to help you hear out for the enemies as much as possible. And finally the shock charge, you want to be playing with this like you did with all the other shotguns, quite slowly, quite defensively, playing those inside situations and waiting for the enemies to come to you rather than trying to hunt them out, because that's when you can be the most accurate and get the most headshots. So you want to be playing inside and putting on them shock charges just so that you can definitely hear them coming up, because they'll get hit with a shock charge and even if they are running dead silence you'll still know where they are. So that's the best class you want to be using if you want to be able to get your headshot camos as quick as possible, and also I think it's the best class you can be using with this gun just in general to get kills. So now we're going to move on to the 5 challenge camos and how you need to change this class or your playstyle to better suit those challenges. As always, the first challenge camo is called Ardent, and for all the shotguns, to get Ardent you need to get 10 revenge medals whilst using the Haymaker 12. There's not really a good way to make these go any faster, you can't really do anything to earn these specifically, but someone in the comments last week did tell me that you could run the Rejack specialist, so that when you do die you can instantly get up and kill the player. That is actually a really good way to do it, I never thought of doing it like that, so thanks to whoever told me. Moving on to the second challenge camo, Burnt. For the Burnt camo you need to get 50 kills with a Haymaker without any attachments equipped, so you want to take off all your optics and all of your attachments and just run with perks and any equipment that you want. And then for the next one it's called Bliss. Bliss is the opposite to Burnt, and for this one you want 5 attachments and optics. So the class that I'd recommend is up on screen now, and it is the same class that I used in the first place, but then with long barrel and rapid fire on. Long barrels gives the extended range so you can get more kills at further ranges, and the rapid fire attachment increases your fire rate, meaning that the time to kill decreases. Once you've completed Bliss you'll be on to the final 2, which I think are the easiest ones to do normally, but with the shotguns they are a little bit harder. So for Battle you need to get 2 rapid kills 5 times to get 5 double kill medals, and then for Chameleon you need to get 5 bloodthirsty medals. This gun is a very strong gun when you're not trying to get headshots. When you are trying to go for them headshots it's not that good because it isn't a very accurate gun, but if you can just hit fire and run around the map it is quite a good gun. So you should be able to earn these whilst doing the others because you're not having to actually go for headshots with them, you're just getting kills, so it should be quite easy challenges to complete. So they've been all my tips on how to get the gold camo on the Haymaker in the shortest amount of time possible. Just make sure that when you go for them headshots you're playing slow and playing inside, waiting for the enemies to come to you, because that's where you can be the most accurate and be the most effective at getting as many headshots as possible. And then when you are going for them kills you can run around a little bit more because you're not having to be as accurate and you can just spray into them, and since it is a full auto you have that high fire rate and a lot of damage, meaning that you can get a lot of kills pretty quickly. But if this video has been useful or you have enjoyed it, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Go check out all of my other Going for Gold episodes. This is now the the second class I've completely finished, so there's videos for all of the other shotguns and all of the sniper rifles and a few of other guns. I am currently working on the L card to cover that in next week's episode. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Damn! Daniel, back at it again!